Ladies and gentlemen, while President Biden was senator, he had classified documents that he could not declassify. Hit subscribe and share this segment everywhere, especially with people who think this isn't a big deal. This is much worse than anything leveled at Trump. Trump was a president. He was commander in chief. He had the ability to declassify any document. Okay? Biden was a senator. He has 1,850 boxes at the University of Delaware that, according to Fox News, the BBC News, the Associated Press, CNBC, every publication, NBC News, every publication now is reporting FBI searches Biden papers at University of Delaware. FBI search University of Delaware and Biden docs. Probe, Fox News, FBI twice searched University of Delaware for classified Biden documents. He did not have the ability as senator to declassify documents. This is the key difference. And also, Hillary Clinton didn't have the ability to declassify documents as Secretary of State, and what she did was infinitely worse, actually. But I do believe she'll be the 24 nominee. I don't think that this is a coincidence or some kind of, apolitical, non-bias activity by the Justice Department. I think that this is by design in many ways politically. They don't want to go into 24 with Biden leading the Democratic Party. He's not popular at all. We are 90 seconds to midnight. Inflation is going up, and many economists predict another recession. We had a recession. Real wages are down because inflation is actually 6 to 7%, and it's going up. That's with interest rates going up. So, and we have 90 seconds to midnight, an invasion in Europe. We have spy balloons above this country, traversing the entire country at will, taking as much reconnaissance and intelligence and photos. You can track even individuals and cars with those tactical balloons, and I've done a lot of work on research on that, and I've told people you could see there's actually a BBC article and a Guardian article, on those balloons being able to track individuals. So this did not happen under Trump. It is a fabricated, absurd lie. There was an article on NBC News that I talked about in the live stream where former Trump officials were briefed after Biden officials confirmed that there were balloons during Trump's tenure. You can mangle semantics all you like. You can use words like briefing and confirm. But if there's no evidence that the United States public gets to see, you can't make those absurd claims. They're obviously embarrassed that it's taking place under their watch, just like the invasion in Europe. And so they make up, oh, well, it happened under your tenure also, Trump. Well, how do you know? Well, we found out. We found out. Well, you didn't know, but we actually found out. And we'll explain why you didn't know. And there's no evidence that anyone can point to other than classified briefings that they almost certainly fabricated. So they're embarrassed. They utilize semantics and this deceitful, conniving type of absurd logic, this circular logic. Well, obviously you don't know that spy balloons flew over Trump's America because we just found that out. Oh, really? Where's your evidence? Well, the evidence is we just found it out, and we're giving a briefing and we're confirming it. Other than that, there's no evidence, aside from using the words briefing and confirming. But anyway, that's the way they operate. Hit subscribe to this channel. Be here tomorrow, 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. now, every single day. I'll restart that. Things were a little slow in terms of, not slow in terms of news, but in terms of the news that I focus on. But now things are heating up. They're searching the University of Delaware because he has documents as senator that he couldn't declassify. this alone could take down his presidency. Definite felonies from here. You're talking about a laptop full of emails with Hunter and 150 transactions that were investigated by banks with emails with emails pointing to um, oh, I have a very good relationship with the ambassador to China, and we can do business. We can facilitate business activity. Then you have emails that could have been formatted classified documents. And this is all within the New York Post reporting and the actual emails themselves. And so you have business deals that rely on classified data and relationships with former President Obama's ambassador to China. And then you have emails asking Hunter for his influence on a certain company's behalf. And then you have Biden forcing out a prosecutor. And the Democratic congressman the other day who went after James Comer did not have Biden's laptop emails, so he could never have proven anything. You literally have emails showing clear violations of the law that the impeachment prosecutors, people who is leading the impeachment proceedings, this Democrat went after Comer. It's like he said, "Oh, well, I proved that Biden forced out a prosecutor in another country being invaded now because that prosecutor wasn't doing his job." Well, you didn't have access to Hunter's emails, so you didn't prove anything. And when we tried to learn about that, it was censored on Twitter, specifically because it was the truth about the Democratic Party, just like the DNC emails and the campaign emails. They were all the truth about the Democratic Party, and the truth about the Democratic Party makes you vote Trump. So this is huge. It's heating up. And I was talking about this weeks back. I said, look, they're going to search the University of Delaware for 1,850 boxes. Now, we don't know if we do not know if they searched all 1,850 boxes. We don't know that. Okay, but they might not have searched all, but they at least started. So they'll be likely going back. The University of Delaware is almost certainly hiding information and committing a crime in doing so. You can't just hide information that you know contains classified records. People there at that university will be subpoenaed by Jim Jordan and James Comer. And almost certainly they know that as senator and as a vice president, well, actually, yeah, in 2012. So almost certainly you'll have documents that are classified. And the University of Delaware is not a location to store classified data, especially when you have Freedom of Information Act requests that you can't implement because this information is at a university. So, and these are felonies. When you have classified records as a senator and you've hid them, it's these are possible felonies. And you're working with a laptop full of incriminating emails where people are asking, how can you use your influence on behalf of the company? Well, um, the influence is the relationship with the former ambassador to China, the relationship he has with Joe. And so, and you have 150 financial transactions deemed problematic by financial institutions. So this is all, ladies and gentlemen, very, very serious. And not only will be part of impeachment, but could lead to investigations and indictment after the presidency, just like they're going after Trump. Okay, but again, you're not going to hear, that's why you should subscribe to this channel if you've lasted this long. You're not going to hear about the fact that as senator, he did not have access to he did not have the ability to declassify. Even as vice president, he couldn't declassify most documents. but especially as senator, that's a big, big issue. Hit subscribe. Be here tomorrow, 8 a.m. and 11 a.m., everybody. Be here tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.